We are so lucky to live where there is no shortage of live entertainment, theater, music, art, history. We have such a rich cultural scene and some truly unique artists. So we'd like to introduce you to one artist right now.
If you happen to be in Galveston this week, you definitely need to check out Ned Evett. He's a fretless guitar player and the inventor of the glass neck guitar.
So a little lesson here. What is a fret on a guitar? Here's our little explainer. The frets are the metal strips that are embedded in the neck of the guitar. Essentially, they guide the guitarist, help them find the notes on the scale. There's Snoopy playing a fretless guitar. So when you remove the frets, the music might not sound as distinct, but it's sort of warm and flowing more from note to note.
So back to Ned. He's toured the world, but right now you can catch him playing at Sharky's bar on the Strand. Houston Live's Enrique Ramirez sat down with Ned to get the story behind his music.
It's Tuesday night at Sharky's bar in Galveston. Ned Evett is in the middle of his set, wailing on his one-of-a-kind glass neck fretless guitar.
My style is Mississippi Ganges. It's Indian music meets American blues and rock and roll, of course. But I definitely on that sort of Americana songwriting end combined with guitar playing.
Ned Evett is not only the inventor of the glass neck, but he also came up with this.
About 5 years ago, I invented this thing called a slide capo. This moves here, and I have an elastic band that holds it to the neck. So it allows me to play without having to hold on to it.
Ned's journey into sound started when he was only 11 years old, when his mom handed him his first instrument, a ukulele.
My grandfather played guitar. He had given my mother a ukulele. And so at 11 years old, I got her ukulele, and she showed me all the chords and stuff that he had taught her on uke.
Then MTV hit the airwaves, inspiring teenagers everywhere to pick up the electric guitar. Teenagers, including Ned. But there was one concert in particular that changed Ned forever.
When I was 17 years old, I saw my good friend Adrian Belew playing with King Crimson on a concert on MTV. And he played a fretless guitar for one song. And I went, oh my God, that's the coolest thing. But then he put it away. And I was like, no, bring that back. So when I was a kid, I said, I'm gonna create an entire style based off that one guitar.
Ned started playing in bands in Boise, Idaho, 4 sets a night, 6 nights a week, for over 8 years. But it wasn't until winning the North American Rock Guitar Competition in 2003 that got Ned's unique sound and style noticed by some pretty big names in rock.
So I won that. That led to some international touring with Joe Satriani, Eric Johnson, Robert Cray. I opened up for the Allman Brothers and John Fogerty. I was in all the major guitar magazines, and all with a fretless guitar.
During one of his tours through the States, Ned made a stop in Galveston and fell in love.
Galveston is one of those towns that is just so unique. I've been everywhere in the United States and a lot of places in Europe and all over the world, and Galveston is just really interesting. The mix of the history along with the laid-back sort of resort town vibe is just really cool.
Such a cool lesson. You can also hear Ned live August 5th at the Old Quarter Acoustic Cafe in Galveston. If you'd like to purchase tickets, we do have a link on our website. Of course, that's HoustonLife.tv.
Never seen anything quite like it, have you?
So the sound is it almost kind of reminds me of like medieval meets current times. I don't know how else to describe that.
Well, however you describe it, it sounds great.